What's good, guys? It's Cam here from Neighbourhood, and welcome back for our September HubSpot update. We've got a bunch of exciting updates for you this month as HubSpot continues to elevate its platform to ensure you can better market, sell to, and service your customers throughout 2022. First up, for what's happening here in the hood around all things HubSpot is Inbound 2022. Trav, Jacinta, and Geordie are taking flight all the way from Brisbane to Boston to get the insider scoop of what the latest and greatest features are being rolled out in the heart of HubSpot Home with Inbound 2022. Making sure you don't miss out on a single drop of the good stuff, our next HubSpot user group event, or Hug, will be these three musketeers going live in Boston, covering what's gone down, what to expect, keynotes from major speakers like Obama, and how to prepare for the future of digital marketing and sales alongside our favorite orange sprocket. If you're to attend any Hug this year, this is the one. Register through the link in the description below. Placed on high importance by our HubSpot Insider, we'll run you through 3 important points you need to be aware of before we head into our public beta and live features. Announcement 1 being super admins can self-enroll into betas. This gives admins the ability to have greater control on what they're eager to test out. Announcement 2 is the requirement for 2-factor authentication for professional accounts. Starting on September the 21st, all users must set up a 2FA in order to log into their accounts. And finally, announcement 3, being the sunset of the sandbox beta feature that allowed customers to push certain assets that were originally created in their sandbox account back to their production account. As of the 24th of August, customers won't have access to this feature anymore. Rolling into what's up for grabs in public beta is a Twitter interface upgrade that even Elon Musk will be smiling about. HubSpot has introduced a new user interface for their Twitter streams, meaning a more streamlined experience with even more data. The aim is to revolutionize the monitoring experience for users by including new data functionality and less friction with a cleaner UI. An optimized user experience supports mentions across new networks and deeper reporting. This feature is yours if you're on Marketing Hub Pro or Enterprise. New in beta is an improved field search experience in the custom report builder. There's 2 improvements to the field search function to be aware of within the custom report builder that enable faster and easier reporting. First is a better search algorithm that can pass through typos. The second is the ability to filter fields by data source, field time, and field group. Third place in beta is the introduction of an add-on to the property validations tool, allowing you to define granular results for property values, giving you more control over the data that enters your CRM. You can set validation rules for custom text and number properties. When set, these rules act as guardrails for properties, preventing users from deviating from your requirements when entering data such as blocking special characters out. This means a more cleaner, reliable database and higher quality database. Jumping into HubSpot's ever-growing customizability suite, up for grabs, users can now customize the right sidebar of the CRM record pages for specific teams, giving you the power to show relevant information or hide it based on each team's needs. Only users with account access permissions can customize the right sidebar, just as an FYI. Next is individual list views, which sees list users now able to create individual views for each of their lists. Previously, when a user would edit the columns inside of one list, it would automatically change all the others. Now, users can edit these on an individual level to see different data columns across a variety of lists. New to public beta is the ability to manage and visualize your data model. The data model overview is a learning and planning tool that visually represents the data system stored inside HubSpot. Available to all HubSpot customers, the data model overview helps you set up your CRM, giving you a stronger foundation for data quality as you scale. If you're an enterprise, you'll also get access to the custom object builder, letting you define custom objects and key information about them without using an API. Next on our public beta list is a game changer for HubSpot properties. So what is it? HubSpot users now have field level permissions. This new feature gives admins even greater control of their data by making it possible to hide specific properties from selected users and teams. As it's still in beta, HubSpot notes that there are still some limitations, such as once field level view permissions have been restricted, users will still be able to see property value in reports, workflows, and forms. If you're wanting to prevent this, HubSpot suggests removing the user's access to the tools under users and team settings. Now in beta is the ability to preview what HubDB rows will look like as dynamic pages before publishing them on a website. HubSpot acknowledges the lack of visual context content creators have expected, but we forecast that this will be an area HubSpot will fine-tune as time goes on. With HubDB in the spotlight, the next feature is giving users the ability to manually reorder rows in HubDB tables. They've thrown in a drag and drop feature to now give you greater flexibility. And finally, in public beta is a new version of campaign templates you can now utilize. Back from the dead, HubSpot HubSpot are excited to reintroduce an upgraded version of the initial campaign templates version. These templates offer a more guided and intuitive user experience, making the process of a campaign creation easier, faster, more flexible, and customizable. HubSpot will continue to add to this feature as time moves on, offering even deeper flexibility and customization options. Now for what's live and kicking, Engagements API has just been upgraded to version 3. These APIs cover how sales and service reps communicate with prospects and customers. These include calls, one-to-one emails, meetings, notes, and tasks. Next cab off the rank is email suspension remediation. This means when a portal is suspended because of poor email performance, teams can start the remediation process in the app and don't need to contact support directly to get help. Once they've gone through these steps, they can create a support ticket to be reviewed. New to the live roster is a quick and easy feature, being the ability to feature timeline activity by users and teams, now being supported on custom object records. Rolling into the next feature is HubSpot's ability to compare date ranges with the new date part feature in the custom report builder. You can now compare multiple time periods side by side in an XY and KPI visualization within the custom report builder using the new date part feature. With this new date option, you can get granular with your data through the likes of viewing performance by day of the month, week, or day of the year. This feature unlocks a variety of ways you can break down and analyze your data. Also live is the ability for playbooks to update CRM properties only when logging in engagement or note. Property values will still be automatically saved with other notes data recorded in a playbook, but the linked object property won't actually be updated until the user clicks the CTA button and logs the final engagement or note. Into another feature now, live in the mix is media interaction events that can now be used as filters when creating lists and workflows in HubSpot. These events happen when a customer views a video embedded into a HubSpot CMS hosted page. This is available for HubSpot Video and MediaBridge apps, though this feature does require CMS Hub as an FYI. Live and fresh is a new one for Operations Pro and Enterprise users with a new feature to customize webhook requests in workflows. Users now have the ability to select the data linked to the post request, including data from previous actions in the workflow. In addition to having the ability to use properties as query parameters in GET requests in order to dynamically update the GET request based on information specific to the enrolled record. Finally, there will be an additional authentication type being the API keys. Next cab off the rank is an upgrade for Snowflake Data Share, which enables HubSpot customers to easily and securely connect HubSpot data to a Snowflake instance. Customers hosting data in all major AWS regions can install the data share. This integration now also supports Snowflake data with Google Cloud Platform and Microsoft Azure. Moving on, HubSpot has rolled out improved property history for data sync changes, meaning in HubSpot, the property history will now show the actual data sync app's name that was responsible for property changes. Finally, for what's live is the new campaign budget and currency field. So, what is it? This is a focus on two important features that contributes to a future ROI campaigns feature. Feature 1, being the campaign budget field is now a numeric field, and feature 2, the campaign settings page is now featuring a new campaign currency field. And that's it for this month. I hope you enjoyed these updates and are as keen as we are to start implementing them today. If you need somebody to tell you where your current usage in HubSpot is letting you down, what you could optimize and clean up, or what you're not using to its maximum potential, sign up for a free portal audit today. We've pushed out a bunch of audits recently for companies in a variety of different industries, using HubSpot to varying levels. And don't forget to register for our HubSpot user group event live from Boston. The link is in the description below. But for now, that's all from me. Happy HubSpotting.